Just days before the most anticipated World Championships of all time, over 1,000 competitors descended on Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for 4 days of fantastic speedcubing action at CubingUSA Nationals 2023. Some of the highest profile cubers came out in full force to make a run at the coveted national champion title, culminating in an awesome set of finals on Sunday. But alright, enough hype, let's get into the highlights. I'm your host Manu, and you're watching Speedcubing Top 10.
First sub 5.
Number 10 starts off with a bit of a feel-good comeback story. Zayn Khanani, the legendary 2x2 and Scube solver, was looking pretty to win 2x2, but as we watch his performance from round 3 here, he actually failed to get into the top 2 seeds and wasn't on stream in the finals. The reason? He actually suffered a bit of a finger injury at the competition, putting into question of whether or not he'd be able to maintain his turn speed on the biggest stage. Well, all of those doubts were smashed as Zayn nabbed 2 sub-1 singles en route to a 1.23 second average, all with a busted finger. How clutch can one man get? Number 9 is a bit of a different entry, as we wanted to highlight the 3x3 blindfolded podium at Nats this year. Liam Chen, Stanley Chapel, and Tommy Cherry finished in the top 3, the second fastest blind podium of all time. Liam started strong with a 19.18 and 21.23 before clutching out a 16.2 on his final solve to grab the 3rd place medal, while Stanley grabbed his 3rd podium of the comp with 16.15 on the last solve. But the world record holder and favorite Tommy Cherry put on another masterclass, winning the US National Championship title with a 13.23 single. Congrats, guys. A pretty strange turn of events in Square 1 is 8th on our list of highlights. Going into the comp, both Samir Aggarwal and Max Siauw had been fiercely battling back and forth with some fantastic results, as Samir broke his PR a month ago and Max broke the world record not too long after. With that context, it was only fitting that the two tied averages in finals. Yeah, you heard that right. Both Samir and Max got 5.68 second averages to put them at the top, fending off valiant charges from Brendan Dunnigan, Zayn Khanani, Daniel Karnock, and other top solvers. Due to his 4.84 second single, Samir is officially the US National Champion, but this highlight really belongs to both of the PNW boys. While he may not be the faster Luke G, you'd be a fool to count out Luke Greiser, who claims number 7 on our highlights list. Luke has had a pretty good 2023 as far as 3x3 is concerned. After getting his first sub 5 second solve late last year, he broke sub 6 for the first time and has been steadily dropping his official average down to 5.79 before Nats. While we couldn't get his solve on stream, he busted out an incredibly consistent average, with all counting times between 5.57 and 5.77. Add in a 5.32 second single, and it doesn't take a math major to tell you that that's an amazingly fast average. 5.66 to be exact. Good for 11th in the world and 2nd seed going into finals. The current 3x3 one-handed world record holder Patrick Ponce lines up at 6th. Due to the sheer size of Nationals this year, it wasn't caught on stream, but Patrick tied his own WROH average in round 2, nabbing himself another 5.65 average to match the one he got in the UK last year. After starting off with 9.22, 8.27, and 8.46, Patrick got a 10.91 second solve on number 4, meaning he'd need to beat 8.27 to get the best possible average and tie the world record. Well, you already know how the story ends, right? 7.81 seconds later and Patrick ties his own world record. Pretty incredible stuff from one of the greatest to ever do it. On the topic of records, we have a double header coming in at number 5. Kate Grahame, the phenom Midwestern cuber, broke both of her PRs in 5x5 at Nats. And while breaking a PR is always celebrated, hers also just happened to be the female world records. She started off this average in round 1 with a lightning fast 41.54 second PR and wasn't done just yet. After 2 53 second solves, Kate clutched up with a 43.45 to put her in contention and sealed the deal with a 48.61 to round out her PR and FWR average of 48.50. I'll let her reactions tell you what she thought of that. Congrats, Kate. At number 4, we have an exciting final between Alexei Sinyavin and Nicholas Nyang, two of the foremost Megaminx solver in North America. While Nicholas is the defending North American champion and has been dominating Megaminx for several years, Alexei has been on fire as of recent, and currently holds the NAR for single. Through Solve 3, the two were neck and neck, with both getting sub 30 second solves. Nicholas would be the one to break through in the end though, sealing his win and the US national title with a 27-49 single on Solve 5. A battle of the titans indeed. Number 3 goes to the juggernaut himself, Max Park, for breaking yet another 5x5 world record. Sharp viewers will remember that Max is only about a month removed from crossing the sub 37 line on 5x5 average, and he got the first sub-official 33 second solve here. He started off with centers and finished them in less than 12 seconds. Max then turned on the boosters and showed off his amazing edge pairing. Seriously, Max does not stop turning. No parity in a reasonable 3x3 stage all adds up to 32.88. Now, a question for the audience while we watch the end of the solve here. Will Max break any records at Worlds next week? Let us know in the comments.
This is going to be world record single. That's world record single to win US Nationals, Max Park. That is crazy.
Another highlight, another WR. We featured him on Speedcubing Top 10 before. You know him, you love him, it's Tommy Cherry. Since the development of no-flip methods like Sheeran and 7Simul, we're living in a renaissance for clock, and Tommy could be described as a teenage mutant ninja, although maybe not quite a turtle. You'll have to work on that. The world record single holder came into Nats as the favorite to win, but heavy is the head that wears the crown, and clock is a high DNF event. Could he hold on? Well, the WRs talk for themselves, and Tommy cemented his position as one of the greats, with his 3.50 second average in finals. This average is so good, it was already world record by Solve 4. Great work, Tommy. And the number 1 highlight goes to the man of the moment, Max Park. Max actually struggled a little bit in 3x3 semifinals at Nats, stumbling early with a 793 and 650 en route to just the 5th seed going into finals, heavily underseeded after topping the last 2 rounds. Maybe Max had a vengeance, he was a man on a mission, who knows, but he came out swinging with a 495 second solve and continued on to get a 552 average to win him his 3rd US national title in 4 championships, reclaiming the title from the defending champion Patrick Ponce. Max got the first sub-6 average in Nats finals history as he held on to win it all over Luke Garrett and Kyle Santucci. And that'll do it for us this time on Speedcubing Top 10. Major congrats go to all the competitors, and best of luck to everyone competing at Worlds next week. Big ups also to the Nationals organization team, and a shout out to Happy Feet Productions for producing the livestream, and to all of the talented casters. If you want to rewatch any of the clips, stroll on over to the CubingUSA Twitch linked in the description below. And if you enjoy highlights and other cubing content, check out the other content we have on the CubersLive channel, and we'd love a like or subscription. Alright, with that all said, this has been Manu for Speedcubing Top 10, signing off.